I just wanted you to talk about why it's important for you to keep coming back to campus and how much UBI means to you.
Well, number one, it's important to me because I truly enjoyed my time here. Obviously I was only here for 2 years. I decided to make the jump to the NBA, but it's special to me because it's a home state school. I dreamed about coming here, and then I was fortunate enough to come to the University of Illinois. And I like to stay tight in with the basketball team. I think it's very important. Obviously there's been a couple new coaches since Coach Weber and his staff left, but Coach Underwood actually came and visited me in Los Angeles this summer, he and the staff, and it seems like there's really, really good vibes with the team and the work they're doing and kind of establishing a new culture. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do with the team, and I obviously wish him nothing but success.
You were here today, got to go through a workout with Coach Fletcher. Talk about that and what it felt like to be back in Ubben.
Well, my good buddy Brady was Fletch's assistant, and so I've gotten to know Fletch. Great guy, hard worker, and really cares about his guys. So it was a good workout. He pushed me hard, and again, I just really like the fact that everyone embraces me when I come back. And it's been some time, but it's always good to be back.
Speaking of the work you're putting in, you've had a very busy summer. Update us on where you're at in your career with the Trailblazers and what you've been working on this summer.
So I just finished my 5th year in Portland, getting ready to go into my 6th. We decided, my wife and I, Ellie, who I met here at University of Illinois, that rather than staying in Portland, we wanted to move to LA for the summer. She enjoys it there, and I was able to get with some really good trainers. I worked with Drew Hanlon of Pure Sweat Basketball for the entire summer, and I learned so much from him, and have a very high level of respect for him and the rest of the guys that work with him. And not only that, but my strength and conditioning and physical therapy and all those sorts of things. So it was a very good summer, a lot of working out. It was up early, 6:30 a.m. on the court by 8, and then lifting weights and physical therapy and eating the right foods, doing the right things, sleeping, and just staying as focused as possible. It's definitely the best summer I've had since I've been in the NBA, and I'm really looking forward to this coming season.
You had to be excited to see Brandon Paul and what happened with him with the contract with the Spurs. Have you talked to him, and what has that been like?
Absolutely. I texted him, as soon as I found out about it. I was so happy for him. Brandon, so talented. Obviously had a great career here with the Illini, and he's had a bit of a different path than I have. I was very fortunate to be drafted by the Blazers in 2012. Brandon hung around and continued to get better. And was very, very elite here, and I thought for sure that he was going to get drafted, but he kept his head up, continued to work, and now all of a sudden he's with arguably over the last 10 years the best organization in the NBA. So I'm happy for him. I know he'll continue to push and work and do what he can to help the Spurs in whatever way he can. So. Brandon's a great guy. We stay in touch often, and wish him nothing but the best.
The Illini passion and following. I remember hearing from Darren about this when he first got in the NBA. He'd go play in various cities, and there'd be alumni clubs, and people meeting with him. I've seen on social media the same has happened for you. What is that like and to mean to have the Illinois fan base following you for life?
Well, it's been huge for me. Everyone calls it the Illini Nation, and that's the truth. In particular areas such as Indy or Chicago, where we're close to campus, the following is a little stronger. But even in Phoenix, there's a very big following. Portland has a lot of alumni, and so it's cool to see. You look up in the stands and someone's got an Illinois number 12 jersey on, so it's cool. I high level of respect for all the fans and everybody that treated me well when I was here, and they continue to follow me. So I really appreciate them, and it's amazing to see what the fans, how they continue to interact and follow guys as their careers progress.